What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video. In this video, we will be going back to training a Christmas Oguri Cap for the League of Heroes that is coming up in May. So in about a little over 2 weeks, maybe just 2 weeks, not too sure. Just around the middle of May. And I decided to go with her, maybe also with anime collab Kita, because it should be the best one for long distance compared to the normal one, and then New Year's Kita is at least what I was thinking. Don't know if that would mean changing Cap to a betweener, because from what I remember from what Eugen said, it's like escape betweener or leader chaser. So I think I'm gonna lean towards the escape betweener and actually use this cap as a betweener for a long distance. So that's what I'm doing in this video, is trying out cap to be a betweener to see if you can fit in with the team that I want to use. So pretty much the same inheritance, just focus on stamina, especially for her, because I don't really necessarily need to use a stamina card for her. And then for the cards, decided to use the event Grass Wonder power card, because I didn't try the one power card, one guts setup over the weekend with Cap. I only tried it with Duramente when I was thinking about training her, and also I think I was just using on Duramente, and it wasn't honestly going well. Like stamina wasn't making it to 1200 if I didn't use a stamina card with inheritance. So for Kita and Daya, I might end up just using Super Creek and then one guts card along with it instead. Just a typical long distance setup I've been using. But over in this one with Cap, we'll try and see if the single power would be best or the double guts instead. I just want to see what would be easier for myself to get power to 1200. So pretty much this could be a possible setup for medium distance if I wanted it to be. But other than that, guys, we're just going to get this training started. But before we do get into the training and also the comments, if you guys haven't joined a circle or you guys are still looking for one, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. The circle ID card should be on the screen right now as I'm talking about it. Just search Shushu, click join, and it should be automatically approved. We should still have a few spots left. Last time I checked, it was still at 4, so I'm not too sure about it right now. But you know what? I'll take a look at it real quick, since I honestly haven't checked it since Saturday, maybe. But let's take a look over here. Yep, we still have same 4 spots. So if you guys want to join, feel free to join. And if you guys want, let us know down in the comments that, or if you guys want, let us know that you joined, and also what your circle trainer name is, so we know who's who in the circle. But other than that, that is pretty much it with the circle. Let me just load up the comments and we should be good to go for the video. So while I do that, let me actually at least pick the first option here. We'll go with this one. Okay. And yep, we got the comments here. We got a couple comments here. I believe I chose a bottom option for stamina, right? Yep. And the first comment will be from Reigns, I believe. And then, haven't seen you here in the comments section before. Welcome to the channel. And the comment says, you should use Ballroom, saying Sky is parent. She's the best for Red Kita-san in the next LOH. See, I would. I would if I had if I had one as a friend, or if I had Barroom Same Sky to begin with to possibly train for the as a parent. But sadly I don't have her, and I would have to pretty much look for a long distance Barroom Same Sky, which would probably take me some time depending on how long it takes me to find one, because there could be some out there, but they could already, you know, be full in the friends list. So we'll see what happens. I think for this one I'll actually swap to have you done any? We haven't done any red, so we'll just swap to red here. Well, other than that, thank you for the comment, Reigns. And welcome to the channel once again. Next comment is from Ren. And it says, I was wondering, is Slight Detour good for runners? It's always been on my mind, and I've always used it for other roles, but not runners. Huh, I guess it depends. Because if yours is the one that it's in front, then it shouldn't work. Unless there's a Great Escape in there. I mean, actually, hold on. That's the one where if you've been trailing behind a if you've been trailing behind a Uma or being blocked, something like that, you become slightly better at moving around, right? Something like, I don't know. Let me see. Slight detour. Let me just pick this real quick. Yeah, when blocked during the last spurt, becomes slightly better at navigating through it. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's helpful for runners. Because even if it's a Great Escape, it still wouldn't work, because you would need to be a Great Escape in order to just cancel each other out, I assume. So I wouldn't say it's useful for runners. If anything, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone down there in the comments. I'm just going off general knowledge that I know, but it could be wrong, so. But moving on with the comment, where is it? Why does it keep moving? When I first saw Ines, I thought her name was like Visor or something. There is a Sun Visor in the anime, but it is not Ines. It is not Ines Fujin. Could change this one more time, but you know what? We'll probably change it a little later. We'll just do this just so we can get the orange bond with Dormente to get the rainbow training, and we should be good there. After the event, I am at 9,512, almost at 10k. That's good to see. Ooh, none of the red ones have anything. That's kinda... I could change the... No. I'll just do this without changing anything. But I am loving Triple Z. I'm just gonna call it Triple Z for now. Saying the whole thing is kind of a mouthful, not gonna lie. Hold on. You get 4 there? I might as well do it. Oops. We'll do yellow just so we can get that out of the way. But as far as combat gacha and character designs go, I think it is absolutely better than Genshin. Before I move on, I think it should be a given that at least the character designs and combat. Well, I don't know necessarily what the combat is. If it's like similar or the same. I know nothing about the game. But I assume it should be better than Genshin since it is a later game, like 3 years, almost 4 years. Since Genshin has been released, so it's understandable. But let's see, and there is Gotcha. Hold on, before I move on, I don't know how Gotcha would be better. I'm just under the assumption that it is the same, so I don't know if it would be better. Since the Gotcha system, I actually do kind of like. Believe it or not, I've mentioned this before. I actually do like their Gotcha system and their pity system. But oh yeah, since it is betweener, I don't have to change it because on default, it's already on betweener. Well, let's see. There's a stamina increase of 240 from the 160 stamina. All the things that need stamina cost 20, and so. Okay, so 240, just like Star Rail. So they pretty much capped it at 240 already, since Star Rail already has it there. And stamina costs 20. I think that's more similar in terms of Genshin, because if you're not doing condensed resin, then you're practically just using 20 for like the places where you farm the, I forgot what they're called for some reason, but where you farm materials or artifacts, basically. The gotcha animation is original and pretty cool. I mean, aren't they all though? Animation, graphics, especially the face expressions, are amazing. I feel like top notch. The characters truly feel alive. Ooh, I'm actually curious now to see how the character designs are if you're this impressed by them, I guess is what I'm trying to say. As I do enjoy a visually appealing animations game. We'll do this just so we can get Grass Wonder. Only thing is, I just started a story, so I really can't give too much input in it. And to the gacha, I straight away noticed that it has the same feature as Star Rail. And 300 pulls, you can pick a standard banner, 5-star, etc. So that's a plus. Oh, cool. That's cool. That's cool that they brought that back. That's gonna take a while. I believe it was like a month or 2 ago is when I finally got my 300. And I finally got Himiko off it. Now my one con is I don't want to spoil too much that there are comic sequences. Comic sequences? I don't quite understand what you mean by comic sequences. But other con that I've seen others don't like that I don't really mind is you don't use the MC in battle, and the MC is only really present in the open world city aspect. Like, you don't necessarily use them. Oh, it just says in battles. So you can pretty much just see them running around an open world. I'm kind of curious on why that's the case. Because Hoyo is pretty much known for also for like their main characters in a way. But I guess oh, I don't know. I'll just have to see for myself when it happens and give my initial input. Or yeah. Also, I don't think I'm necessarily too harsh on games. It's just simple. If you're interesting enough to keep my attention for more than a few months, then the game's pretty much gonna be in my rotation. It's pretty much that simple. We can do red here because I think it's way more behind than blue. Yeah. Plus we got two, so uh But I do love, instead of a flying little annoying girl flying around, you can have these little cute animals help you in the fight and things, and you can change them. Oh, so there's like a pet system for what it sounds like. Ooh, I might change everything just back to red. No. But I want to do this one. I think I'll change everything to red again. Yeah, why not? And I feel you for Paimon. I mean, I don't necessarily find her annoying. It's just I just wish they gave Lumine, or I guess the main characters, lines. I get it. There you can pick between the two genders, but come on. That's just my opinion. Honestly, I probably would have enjoyed Genshin more if Lumine had actual voice lines rather than just standing there. Even though Star Rail does the same thing, she already feels like she has way more lines than Lumine. 46 though. Can't really. Well, let's see. Now the thing probably keeping this game from passing up Genshin is a lot more easy than Triple Z. And Wuthering Waves is why I don't think they will excel the way Genshin does. So you think Wuthering Waves is the reason why Triple Z won't excel the way Genshin does? I don't know. It depends, because with all the backlash that Genshin has been getting since, I guess, since like December. Well, I don't know if it's still going on as of right now, because I don't really pay attention as much, or nothing really has popped up on like my YouTube feed or anything about it. Yeah, I would say it depends on, I guess, how good the initial game is also as well. But also, you know, the gacha system, which Triple Z should most likely be the same as Genshin and Star Rail, where Wuthering Waves, I'm not sure, but they'll probably follow the same pity system, if I was to guess. I would assume so, because like I said, other games like Reverse well, at least Reverse feels like it follows it, because I have lost in the very first banner I had lost my first 6-star. I didn't get the Melania, and then the next one was Melania, so I just assumed that it's like that. But for sure I know Snowbreak is like that as well, and there's probably other games that I don't play that does it, but I would say it depends on how much access free-to-play players have to free currency, as in like either Stellar Jades and all that. the pity system or how the gacha system is. There'll be like these factors that will see whether or not people will see if it's better than Genshin. Since especially Wuthering Waves kind of looks like Genshin. But we'll see what happens there. It does come out in less than a month now, so we'll see. We'll see. But because I know a lot of casual people play Genshin, so the combat isn't hard like Dark Souls or anything, but it is more harder than Genshin, I'd say. We'll see. Because I don't know. I don't want it to sound mean or anything, but I just wanted to say it depends on the person, you know. But I do get what you're saying. If it does seem harder than Genshin, because Genshin is pretty straightforward. I mean, I just simply bring, like, the team I'm using is my Navia team currently because I don't have the materials or just basically the books to work on my other characters. So I just been chilling with the same team. I would change between that or my Yoimiya team. And it is fairly pretty easy when you're just doing the usual stuff. That's pretty much the hardest thing is Spiral Abyss, where in Star Rail it's pure fiction. I guess you could say also Simulated Universe. Probably not the original simulated universe, the Swarm one. That one is actually seems pretty hard, not gonna lie. And Memory of Chaos. So there's a couple there. So we'll see. We'll see when it comes out. I think in July. But I can't say I'm like a hardcore player or anything like that in Genshin or Star Rail. Probably just your above average player, I'd say. We can rest here. I also love how the open world NPCs look differently and they don't look all the same. Oh wait, is it like open world like Genshin, or is it like Star Rail where it's partially open world but it's like by sections? That's actually something I'm actually pretty curious about. And the reason I've been away this time is because of my new Triple Z obsession. Understandable. It's a beta. You have a limited time, so understandable. If you take all the time you want playing the beta. And it actually started at the 24th. It's supposed to be the 25th. Speaking of the Nikki anniversary, was also supposed to be on the 25th, but it was on the 24th. Could it be possible that they use Japanese time? Maybe. Because if they did use Japanese time, that is... Well, I don't know, because Hoyo isn't Japanese. I think regardless, they should roughly be around the same amount of time, I'd say. Maybe? I don't know the time difference between Japan and Taiwan, China, one of those. So, yeah. I just assume they went by whatever their time is, if that's the case. Nikki, though, probably same thing. It's probably the same thing. Well, let's see. I say they gave away a lot of good rewards. I was able to get the new characters within 410 pulls. So yeah, I'd say Nikki really showed how much a game can go for its player base. Totally not hinting to open and close bracket redacted. And then day 30 of asking random questions, grass or trees. I'll keep it simple and just say trees. Oh, I haven't picked any skills. That is one thing I haven't done. Let's see, we do have some stuff though, so it's not too bad. Should already have the 5, although we don't have access to Big Eater and Gluttony anymore. So we're gonna have to see what else we can grab. The reason why I picked Grass Wonder also is because we're not able to use Big Eater. So we're pretty much just gonna use the what is it called? I forgot what was the gold skill called. So let me take a look at that right now. Cooldown. At a random point during the middle leg, your stamina will recover. So it's pretty similar to Big Eater, I'd say. Let's see. Random word of the day: combusted sewage drain. I understand that a random word of the day, but some of these truly are random. And I don't know where you come up with these, but they are random. I noticed you don't do the call thing in the training when you pick the stat you want to train and things. That yellow button under the levels lets you call from there. Yeah, I've been aware of that the whole time, but since before, like early when UAFs first started, I kinda just kept going with that, and it just became like a force of habit to do it. So if I don't click it, it's most likely because I forgot to. I just went back to what I was used to doing. But I do I do appreciate letting me know regardless. Thanks for the video, sushi. Okay, it's a little too long. But Stuffy Nose, well, speaking about Stuffy Nose, yep. I was gonna finish it, but I see you. And then, yeah, while I was doing the UAF, there were like flames and things on the training when I trained the stat. Once I get the trainer pass in May, I'll have even more gems. Yeah, the flames, I have noticed them before. I just never really cared for them too much. But Ren had also added some replies to her, basically an extension to her comment. So let's see what happens here. Now others might not like it talking about Triple Z, but I love how there's a day and night cycle. At night, you can do the main story or missions, but you have to do other quests, visit shops, get quests in the daytime. Interesting. That is pretty interesting. Huh. Hold on, let me just get my training option here. Ooh, that's a lot. We can go with that. So at nighttime, you do basically the story stuff and missions. And at daytime, basically prep and I guess side quests, maybe? Preparation, like the shops and all that, getting quests, and then doing other quests. Oh. Really, people? I mean, I think it seems fine. It's different from the others, so I don't think it's that bad of an idea. Although it's quite interesting to know that if that's the reason why people might not like the game, it's something so small, but I honestly don't know how the open world system is there. If it's like Genshin, where you're just free to roam any time of the day. But it doesn't sound like that now because only doing certain things at night and certain things at daytime. Feels like you're kinda... I don't know. Like I said, I can't really give my own input. This is just me going off of what you said, so I think I'll be okay with it, but we'll see. And at midnight, you get to rest in a comfy sofa. Lastly, forgot to add, I really love how good these side quests feel. You can also find a character in the open world and increase your trust with them with a voice dialogue. Sounds like some open world stuff. I'm pretty sure I need to get red. Yep, let's do that. And then I'm so happy I got Jingliu from the free 10 pull I got in the mail from Himiko. Congrats. You mean the free 1600 we got? I didn't use it. I did end up getting Aventurine's light cone before that. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I did. But congrats on getting Jingliu. She is pretty strong, even if you just don't give her the best relics, but give her like above average. She is quite good. The team I use, just in case you're curious, Ren is Jingliu, Ron Mei if you have her. Shoot. Did I don't remember. I don't think I have access to my team right now. Well, I guess depending. You could add another supporter like Asta or Tingyun. Or maybe even Sparkle to give, you know, I think Sparkle would work too if you wanted. And then any shielder or healer if you want. Either or. But I think, yeah, pretty much a shielder healer. I think 2 supports and Jingliu is what I use. I don't remember what's that third character. It's been a while since I used my Jingliu team. Since I've been wanting to use my others. Do I have my team access on this website? Because I do have a website that like shows your characters and all that, but I don't know if it actually shows like my stored teams, but it doesn't look like it. Okay. Good to know. It only shows my Forgotten Hall or Pure Fiction. It's okay. Other than that, thank you for the comment or comments, Ren. Truly appreciate it as always. Next comment is from Eugen. I just remembered that this is League of Heroes and not CM. So I guess forget about me mentioning the formation. I think you may disregard that. You mean the Escape Betweener, Chaser... Was it Chaser Leader? Is that the formation you were talking about? I think I'll still go with it. Or does that mean I could use Oguri Cap as a leader still? I should see what else you say in the comment before I assume that. But what I can see, Escape wouldn't have much problem. Ooh. My Escape Betweener setup seems to be working. I didn't prepare for the Leader Chaser setup since I don't have Uma trained inclined to them. Though I may put it on the League of Heroes practice, but during practice you defeated me with your New Year's Tono, so I think you were good with it. So yeah, what I just think for your Season 3 setup would be Anime Kita, New Year's Daya, and Dura as a Betweener. Else use Christmas Oguri or Satono for Betweener. Well, Satono... I mean, Daio's already... I guess that would be the other two. I might just go with the Oguri as a betweener since you mentioned it. Just to give it a shot, you know. I never really use this Oguri Cap specifically as a betweener, so I'm quite curious to see how it would work in a more, I guess, competitive setting, if you want to call League of Heroes competitive. If you were inclined using Teo as a leader, maybe escape leader betweener. Not sure you can do 2 leaders. Teo / 2 pro. I don't. 2 pro? Who's 2 pro? I don't know who 2 pro is. But Endura as a chaser, you can try it on practice matches, see the results. We'll see. It's fine to see on activation skills since I'm not using powerhouse lineup yet, so that is my thoughts. Well, your thoughts did align with what I was thinking with using anime collab Kita, a Christmas Oguri Cap, as a betweener, and also Satono Diamond. So I think I'll go with that setup since I already pretty much made up my mind on that. Do we still need? Yeah, we do, so I might as well swap it to red. Other than that, thank you, Eugen. I truly appreciate it as always. And the last comment is from Nuz. Yeah, it is probably smarter to use that Kita instead of OG Kita. This one is probably best for this League of Heroes, and my weekend was pretty chill. Did nothing special, just working on some projects for uni and played a bit of Apex Legends. And let me just schedule the Osaka High first, and also the Spring to No Show before I respond to the comment. Do we need any yellow? Doesn't look like it. We're all good with the stuff. So I say we do red again. Get that at 250. And then see what happens later. Okay, 29, there we go. Although it's kind of not looking as good as with the guts cards only, but we'll see. Well, let's see. That. Hey, nice to see it was a chill weekend. Just pretty much doing some school stuff and playing a bit of games, just to assuming for some chill time. I haven't played Apex at all. I'll be honest. I pretty much stopped playing games like Apex Online, like Apex, Valorant, which I haven't played myself as well, since, like I said, I haven't been playing those type of games. But basically online multiplayer games I haven't really played seriously, I would say, since after high school. Because majority of like my online games, I guess, online multiplayer games would have been like, it peaked at high school. Because that's where like majority of my friends who played online were majority at. A lot of my friends outside of said high school just didn't really play as much games, or we just didn't play the same ones. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling what decision to do here. I think I might just rest. Yeah, and then after that, I didn't really play, like the last time I played like an online shooter seriously was Call of Duty way back in high school. Seriously, I did play it, you know, as more came out after high school. But it just wasn't as fun. It just, yeah. Like, I could go back and play it, but it won't last, like, all night. I'll get tired of it eventually. But I did end up playing, like, League of Legends for quite a bit after, that was, like, my, after high school. like League of Legends. I did try out Fortnite when it first came out, where it, in my opinion, was the most enjoyable. But I did end up stop playing that not so long. Probably a good couple months since its release, I stopped playing. And literally probably after that, never really played online multiplayer at all. So yeah. If I was to play online, it would probably have to be like with me and like a friend. Probably playing Smash Ultimate online, which I would only play that online with a friend. So yeah. Other than that, I guess I could give my update for the weekend as well. So thank you for the comments, Nuz, Eugen, Ren, and also Reigns. Appreciate you guys for the comments. Let me actually refresh to see if there is another comment from like Tanoki or maybe even Nova squeezing in his comment from the weekend. Let me just grab the... Ooh, I don't know if I'll be able to get the third one if I don't get Grass 1 or 2, Chain Event 3. We'll see what happens. We still got time. Alright, I think we'll go here. We should be good. But there aren't any comments, so well there is, but it was not from the last video or a Pretty Derby video at all. It was just one of my old Pokemon videos. So I doubt they'll see me respond to them in this video. But I did say I'll give an update from the weekend from myself. Pretty simple weekend. Did the usual, you know, whatever I had to do, errands and all that good stuff. Sorry about that. I wanted to take a drink real quick. I haven't actually been watching anime. I haven't finished my rewatch of JoJo's. Literally at the last part of part 6 of Stone Ocean, and just haven't been... I don't know. I just haven't really finished it. So I'm kind of just, I guess, in a break period from watching anime, which is totally fine. I do have these random break periods here and there, so I'm not surprised that I just randomly took one. But I have been playing, like I said, Call of Duty Zombies, Black Ops 3 Zombies to be more exact. With my brother just getting the Easter eggs of the zombie mode done. We are pretty much on the last one that we can do in Black Ops 3, so that's been fun. That's been fun. We almost had it a few times, but it is what it is. And besides that, I've been playing Smash Ultimate as well with my brother or with my friend online here and there. But other than that, did I do anything specific? Oh, my tablet. The case and screen protector finally came in. It came in literally yesterday. So I'm happy about that. This whole time I've been rocking it without any case or anything to protect it. Kind of sketch, but still good. Still good. Although this is literally my first tablet. And I gotta say, I kind of like it. It kind of feels nice to know that my phone has more space now because of the tablet. Reason being is because my phone did have some games that were taking like 15, maybe 20 gigabytes, and I was like, bro, chill. But you know, tablet also is pretty helpful for other things, so I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining. But I do have. I have one more thing coming in for it, I think. Oh no, I got like a wireless charger for my phone, AirPods, and a spot for the Apple Watch. Decided to be more convenient than having all switching out wires every time. That, and also a longer, better wire for the tablet itself. I don't know what to choose, but it looks like my stats won't make it to where I want it to be. I'll just swap it to red. It's really no big deal. That's like the last thing we need to worry about, right? Oh, we do have to worry about yellow. Okay, that's a good thing that I checked. That is a good thing that I checked. This is also the other thing that I noticed when I did do the power card setup, is my Wise also gets hit from it, as in it doesn't get as much as it did before, which is weird because it should be fine, but sometimes I do get these random moments where it tries to catch up at the end, which I feel like normally happens here and there. Okay, let's do this one. And if you guys are wondering which tablet I am using, because I am using it right now for recording Pretty Derby. Before I did use my iPhone 13 Pro Max. I think that was my phone. I think that is my phone, but yeah. The tablet I'm using is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 FE, not the FE Plus. That one was way expensive. And it's the 256 one. I was gonna get a different color, but there was a cheaper option. For like 40 bucks cheaper, I believe. So I kind of just went with that. And it is like 100 bucks cheaper. Well, I think it was because there was a sale over the weekend. Although the sale was there before the weekend when I bought it. The sale had it at 420. I just had one that was lower than that. Not only that, my brother also got one. For pretty much the same reason. And what was the best part was both of them were the same price. I think it was like at 380, 390. And there weren't any like, well, this one was located in like 30 miles away. And I don't mind the drive, honestly. But what made it like funny was it would have taken it about an hour to get there. And it was like less than 2 hours away from closing. I forgot what day it was when I got this. I think it was Monday or Tuesday, not sure. So pretty much a week ago. Yeah, there wasn't much, you know, in stock in any like Best Buy, except for this one, which had it a little bit cheaper than the one they had on sale. But the ones on sale, you would have to wait, like either you order it online, get it delivered to you, or you pick it up at the Best Buy of your choice, obviously. But I know it was at 420, but this one, it was in stock. It was in stock in a store, and even if it wasn't the color that I wanted, it's just a normal gray one, neutral color. I was going for the mint one to be a little different. But I'd say it's a purchase that I don't regret. And I do find it cool that I can click on stuff on my computer and it'll still work on my tablet. That is pretty much how I've been playing Pretty Derby when I record. When I'm not recording, obviously I'm just using the touchscreen itself or the tablet itself. But one unfortunate thing did happen over the weekend. It's unfortunate, but I'm you could say I'm pretty much over it, I guess. I guess. And it's I was trying to see what other games I can add to from my phone to the tablet, and I was gonna switch over to Dokkan. And without paying attention or remembering that if you transfer your account from a different device to another, and Dokkan specifically, I think Legends too, I'm not sure, they delete your Dragon Stones regardless of it being free or paid, I think. Well, I wouldn't say I think, because that's literally what happened to me. Now, I wouldn't say I had like an abundance amount of Dragon Stones. I would say I had maybe, what was a normal pull, like 50? So I had about like 4 pulls, so it's not like I had that many. It's just unfortunate that it happened. And yes, when it first happened, I was bothered. Eventually got over it, and here we are. So now my tablet will basically be the new home for Dokkan, unless I have no Dragon Stones and I just log in. I honestly don't know what option to choose here because they're all just low. And I don't think anything else happened over the weekend. At least for myself. I was thinking about getting like this curtain attachment you could put on your blinds or your window if you just want to use it as curtains. So I guess technically not just an attachment. This is basically blackout curtains to block out the light, the sunlight from the room in the middle of the day, make it darker. And it's not because I don't like the sun, you know, shining through the window. Well, in the morning when I'm awake and the sun rises through my window, so it's kind of bright, so I wouldn't mind that blocking the sun. Or also when like I'm recording early in the morning, like I always do, it just stays, you know, dark. You don't see the sun peeking out when I get at around that time, which is pretty soon actually. Like in probably in an hour. It's still fairly soon. But I think I'll hold off on that. I mean, I've been wanting to grab that for like a few years now. I still haven't. So obviously it's not that much of an importance to myself right as of right now, or ever been. Maybe later on. Maybe like in, I don't know, a month or two, few months, year, who knows. Let's see if someone remembers that I mentioned anything about blackout curtains, and ask me in like a month or two and see if I got them. I think that'd be pretty hilarious if someone kept up with that just to see if I'll ever get it. So unfortunately, we didn't get a Arcline Professor from Kita. I don't think we went to Chain Event 3 with Brass Wonder, so we didn't get cooldown. So that's another thing. So I think I'll just grab a long distance one. I believe this is Stamina Eater, or at least the normal version of Stamina Eater. I don't remember what the gold skill one is called. Do that. Best medium distance. Okay, we have 444 left. I don't know what else I can grab. We can grab this. That's winter. We don't have spring. I don't remember if this was left turns or right turns. What was the track? Was the track left or right? I just want to see, because I have it here, so I might as well see if I should get it or not. If I have it. I guess it's called. Okay. It looks like it is clockwise, so towards the right. Now, I don't exactly remember how the left or right look like, so don't mind me. I am just looking, and that looks like clockwise, so I'll take that. And that leaves me with 156. I could have taken something here, but I have 156 now. I think I will just do that. Save us some time. And I mean, most likely I am not using this cap, but honestly, if I had maxed out the speed and probably gotten a little bit more guts, it probably would have been a pretty decent one. And I also got an S on on long distance, but it's 1514 speed, 864 stamina, which is not bad for this Oguri Cap. As long as you get the 3 stamina recovery skills for her unique, and have them activated in the race. 1270 power, 1245 guts, and 1230 wise, and once again an S aptitude on long distance. Okay, we'll just do that. Don't grab any of these. We should be good. I'm actually quite surprised it was still UF, to be honest. Fortunately, it was just a UF. I'll try this again. Maybe just double guts and try and compare it. But I'll just see what I can do this week with my free with the off-camera runs, just to see if I can do a better job at prepping for these events. But other than that, I think that is pretty much it for this video, guys. I think, right? Yeah, there's nothing else. So with that being said, that's gonna be the end of this video, guys. If you guys did make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know what you guys think of the team I'm going with. Obviously, it's basically the team Eugen had said. I had mentioned it in the beginning of the video, I believe, that it was going to be anime collab Kita, regardless of her being a 3-star only. Maybe I'll somehow get her to a 4-star, who knows. Christmas Oguri Cap, as we do have her on the screen right now, and also New Year's Satono Diamond. So I think I'm gonna go with that team, so we can just fully focus on that. Maybe I'll add a 4th character, just have a 4th character for the sake of it. I don't know. Oh, and also let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the upcoming banner that we are getting. So From what I know, it is not sports festival. At least it doesn't look like it is to me. I don't know what it is, but I just know it's not sports festival related and that it's not Twin Turbo. It is, I think, Super Creek and Yaino Muteki. So Super Creek gets her third character. We had the normal one, which was 2-star, her Halloween one, and then now whatever this one is. And I think this is Yaino Muteki's first alternative costume. Me personally, looking like a no pull. Honestly, Super Creek might be getting released for the League of Heroes since she should be good for long distance. But you know what? We'll just figure out how they both do in tomorrow's video since they will be releasing tomorrow. I think there's also some other banner, but I don't know if it's paid or can be used with free jewels because it has Katsuragi Ace. That's all I can say. That's all I remember from the banner list because I don't have her and I saw her and I'm kind of tempted to try and pull for her. That's pretty much it. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on the next banner coming up. Sadly, this year they decided to be different and not go with like the sports festival theme kind of vibe. So yeah, other than that, besides the weekend, if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, anime, video games, any questions, it doesn't have to be Pretty Derby related, leave it down in the comments. As long as it is appropriate, I will go over it. But other than that, if you guys haven't joined a circle and you guys want to join one, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. The circle ID photo should be on the screen. I'll be putting an updated one probably in this video, if not in tomorrow's video. It should be pretty much the same, except the only update there would be the circle members, which should be at 26 out of 30 at the moment. So if you guys do want to join while there are 4 spots available, feel free to join because you guys should be automatically approved to join. And if you guys want, down in the comments, let us know that you joined and also what your in-game name is, just so we know who's who in the circle. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it for this video, guys. So with that being said, guys, thank you once again, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.